Good evening, welcome to Fantastic Dimensions. This is session 60 of Rogues to Riches. So, it is Tuesday, the 6th of May. I realize I don't have my calendar open here. Let's see here. Jose and Ronnie, each of you roll a d4 for me, please.
2. 3.
Okay, so it still continues to be hot and dry. Josh, roll a d4 for me, please.
4.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So, you guys are in Boston, and I believe you were just talking about wanting to get yourselves deputized. You want to try to speak to the justice of the peace?
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Everybody should come along. If we all get badges, or that'd be good. Maybe not the
Is
woman.
Ariana now wearing her Puritan dress you gave her?
Yeah, she is unwillingly, and
Thank you.
She's not happy about it, I'm
she
sure.
looks very uncomfortable. Like, because this is something that she is not used to wearing.
Now, I don't know if they'll deputize a woman or not, but we should all go, and if they will, we'll take it. That'll give us some legitimacy in these lands.
I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be stuck in these stuff. Yeah, not comfortable.
We'll get you out of them clothes as soon as we can.
Oh, I bet you will.
You've been trying that all this time since she's been here.
Hey, Roy tried to give her a bath last time.
He was just being a nice little Squire boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm teaching him Spanish.
How to be a man.
She's teaching me
Whoa.
a tongue language, I guess.
I'm only like a couple of. How old is Roy? I'm 18. My character's 18. How old is Roy?
He's like 16-ish, if I remember right.
Yep, sounds right.
He's like a little brother. You need a man.
Well, at the minute Roy's our character. At the minute Roy's the only one that Ariana like truly trusts. She's
Truly.
warming to.
Whoa.
She's warming to Alcock.
Truly trusts.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want to do? You want to go talk to the JOP?
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Okay, so you approach him. I don't know. I assume everybody just knows where the Justice of Peace's house is or whatever.
Town hall.
In fact, Boston might have more than one, but okay. You go to the Justice of Peace's house. He answers the door, sees the motley crew of you all standing outside, and says, "There's something I can help you with. You didn't kill somebody, did you?"
No, but we heard about Catholic spies in the Fens. We came to see about getting deputized to go round some of them up for the cause.
You're talking about that digging crew out by Fosdyke?
Yeah, we heard something.
The Lindsey Excavation?
Yeah. We want to help out.
And you think they have spies there?
I mean, that's what I heard.
Well, I have heard that the men working the excavation site are all Irish. Very well. Consider yourselves deputized. It is now your duty to the king to go and find evidence of these individuals are spying and arrest them post haste.
I thought these were the Puritan-controlled city was Boston. Yeah, so wouldn't we be working for the Parliament, not the king?
Sorry, you're right. Actually, technically, it would be for the country. You're doing it for your nation.
Yeah, because the king's gone Catholic.
For the Republic.
I think I'm officially against the king now. He's gone Catholic, so I'm going with the Parliament.
Whatever. I'm cool with it. Sorry about the slip of the tongue, but you're right. This would be definitely a Republican.
Yeah, we're
city.
technically against the king if we're helping hunt Catholics. Okay,
Wow.
so
Do we get
do
like
we-
a notary saying we're deputized or
or
proof of?
badges or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my word will hold up for you if it needs to.
Your word, what is your name, good sir?
Good question. His name is Edward Nicholson.
Appointed by Justice of the Peace, Edward Nicholson. That's what we're going to tell.
Why can I not type on the notes? Here we go. Deputized by J.O.P. Edward. What did I say his name was again? Nicholson.
Edward
Nicholson.
Nicholson.
Yep. To
All right.
investigate. So yeah. So you're to go and investigate the the presence of Catholic spies in the Lindsey Excavation Site and make arrests if needed. Of course, you have the authority to do so. Would they have something they'd give you? I don't think so, really.
Like maybe a piece of paper with some
A
official
seal or something.
Yeah, I
notary
guess you could get something done up.
ribbon around it, make it look all
All right, fine. If you're not going to shut up about it, I can have the paperwork to you by tomorrow morning.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
You said
Where will it find you? Just tell them wherever you're staying. You have a house, right? You're renting it. So
we'll come back tomorrow and get it
all right,
before we
good.
leave. I also want to buy a deck of cards.
Do you have any? Well, I mean, you obviously look like you have some kind of skills. The amount of weaponry you're carrying on you.
Yes,
What are you, mercenaries?
sure. Just armed men in a dangerous time.
Well, I would advise, if you were of the more discreet type, that if you wanted to infiltrate the this nest of potential spies, that you would present yourselves as potential laborers on the site. I do believe they they sometimes hire locals.
That's an idea. Maybe some of us. We will consider that. Thank you, sir.
He looks kind of at Ariana and looks like maybe he's reconsidering what he just said, but then he just continues on. Very well. I'll see you in the morning.
All right.
Closes the door.
See you in the morning.
She doesn't really look like a ditch digger.
I want to buy a deck of playing cards.
Okay.
How much does that cost?
Fuck. All right. A deck of playing cards, huh? That's an interesting question. I'm trying to find something. Wouldn't quite be. What would they be made out of? Do you know?
Paper?
Would they?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna call it 5 silver pieces.
All right.
Same as a blank book.
That works.
Okay. You buy a deck of playing cards.
I want to buy a pocket watch.
A pocket watch. Are you just trying to throw things at me that I have to make up prices for? Is that what you're doing, Ronnie, right now? Really?
Maybe.
Okay. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second.
That's something with mechanical parts.
Yeah, I want a decent one too.
Pocket watch. All right. What's your lowest ability score?
It is charisma, which is 8.
I don't think they had pocket watches in the 17th century.
I think they did, but they were
Did they?
only
Just very rare.
hourly. They're like
Mm.
hourly only. They didn't have the minutes.
Gotcha.
Silver.
Interesting. Okay. No, you can't find any. Nobody has one just ready for sale. If one guy says, "Yeah, I might be able to get you one,"
How long does that take?
it just depends. It's Boston. People come and go.
All right. Well,
There's
I'll put the word
traders
out
coming and
that
going every day.
yeah,
So.
I'll put the word out in like local shops and like
Mm-hmm.
pawn shops, I guess, if they had those back then.
Okay.
That I'm looking for a pocket watch.
Okay. Yep. Okay. No problem. Put the word out. Nobody has any at the moment, but yeah, they usually run around. Um, 70 silver or so, depending on the particular watch and who made it and who's selling it.
So the first shopkeeper I'll talk to, I'll give him a gold piece down payment,
Oh, okay.
to whet his whet his appetite.
Mhm.
There's
Cool.
there's more where that comes from. If
Well, I hope so.
you give me
It
a
doesn't even cover the watch.
yeah,
He smiles as he tucks it into his pocket and takes down your, address or whatever, so he can contact you if something comes in.
Oh, you last session you also said when I joined this secret society that I made a roll to remember the secret symbols and handshakes and shit. So I want to like throw these signs at people and see if they throw them back at me anytime I'm dealing with people.
throw them at the rich people.
Yeah, or like the justice of the peace. I want to flash a little sign at him if he responds.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I'm gonna throw the secret symbol or
Oh
handshake
yeah,
at the justice of the peace. Does he respond in kind or does
I
he not know?
gotcha. I gotcha. No, he does not respond at all. In
All right,
kind.
what about the merchant that I bought the deck of cards from? I want to test him too.
Nope.
All right.
He gave you a good price on the deck of cards too, actually. Nice guy. Okay. Anything else anybody else wants to do, or anything else that anyone wants to do here on Tuesday, May 6th?
Yeah. I heard something about digging, so I'd go buy a shovel.
Oh, go buy a shovel. That one's easy. Shovels cost 3 silver.
Excellent.
We're trying to capture people, right?
Possibly why?
Okay. Do they sell manacles or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay, I should probably get like 2 or 3 of those. Yeah.
Don't you have the man catcher, Jose?
I'm pretty sure I lost that.
Where did you have it last?
When we were
Oh,
capturing that shit demon thing.
Right.
the sick cow.
Yeah, that's that cat.
Fair enough. Manacles. 3 pairs of manacles.
Yeah, I also get a shovel as well.
That's 30 silver for that, and what did I say? 3 silver for a shovel. 33 silver.
Might as well get. Do they use pickaxes for that shit too, or no?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, absolutely. You want to buy
Yeah.
a pickaxe?
Yeah, get a pickaxe and then.
Minus pick. That's 6 silver.
I get one of those too.
6 silver. Okay. Roy, what are you doing with your day? Roy the Wise is very quiet.
He was sleeping.
Is he sleeping?
Yep.
All day
Sleeping as
Tuesday?
much as he can. Till somebody wakes him up, he's gonna sleep.
Okay, cool. Samuel, there's another thing I need you to do for me, please. Give me a saving throw versus poison. Samuel?
1 second.
Okay.
Let's see. Am I supposed to roll above or under?
Equal to or above.
Okay, cool. My poison's 8 and I roll an 11.
Okay. You feel a bit off today, and you lose 1 point of Constitution for the next 24 hours.
You get the Nigel curse.
But
Oh,
I passed.
I know. I know.
I lost 1 point of Constitution, you said?
Yes. But it's just for a day.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I need to keep track of this. In fact, let's see. Samuel passes saving throw. Got it. I keep track of that so I know when you got to roll again. Okay. Anything else? Or will we roll on to Wednesday?
yeah, I don't have anything else to do.
Ariana, anything you're doing?
You're muted, Josh.
I am muted, thank you. I might wake up Roy to go over some more Spanish, maybe. I don't know.
Cool.
That's about it.
Okay.
I'll
All
play
right.
some cards with anybody.
How much is a cart, by the way?
A cart. 50 silver.
Okay, I'm gonna get one so that way we can put our weapons underneath it, and then on top we can put the shovels and the
Okay, so you get a cart.
pickaxes and stuff.
You want to get a blanket for that?
Yeah,
You can put everything under, right?
Yep. And then maybe like a sack or like 2 or 3 sacks too, just to throw it in there.
I thought that was listed in here for some reason. Like a. This is not. No, there's a bedroll, but not a blanket. Well, a bedroll costs that much. Oh, there's saddle blankets. You could use one of those, right? Oh no, they don't have that on here either. Okay, winter traveling clothes cost that much, but this is going to be easier. So.
What about bedroll?
Yeah, we'll just go with that. Cost 2 silver for a good size. It'd be like a big blanket, really. But yeah, whatever. So you get a cart and that. You got horses already, right?
Yeah.
And a donkey. Okay. Wednesday, May 7th. Ronnie, that merchant shows up with your pocket watch at like 8:30 in the morning.
Nice. I'll inspect it.
Yeah. All right. It seems to be working.
And what does it look like? Does it have like any engravings on it? Any signatures I would see? Any initials?
Let me see. No.
And what's it made
It's
out of?
relatively unmarked in that sense. I mean, it's just like it's probably what would they use then? Brass? Bronze?
Yeah, bronze probably.
Yeah.
Brass.
Bronze and brass, something like that. Yeah.
All right, cool. How much is it?
I managed to get him down to 70 silver pieces as we discussed, sir.
All right, I'll give him another gold piece for his trouble.
Oh, thank you. If you ever need another watch or anything else, you look me up.
Will do, sir.
So Evan made a merchant friend, a merchant buddy,
Did I get that guy's name?
who deals anyway with oddities and hard to find things. Hard to find objects. A name, yes, sure. We will call him John. His name is John Baker.
Baker, huh?
Apparently, he didn't like baking very much, and so he's become a merchant. Okay, so it's early in the morning on Wednesday. Oh, weather. Let's see. So Merrick, roll a d4. Rob, roll a d4. And Josh, roll a d4.
1.
2.
Can somebody roll it for me? I forgot to put the dice there.
4.
Did you say a 4?
3. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. You rolled a 1?
Yep.
For his roll, yeah?
For his roll and for mine.
Okay. Oh, and for yours? Yeah.
So
you
1, 2, 1.
You rolled. Let me see here. Now I gotta go back to the weather section. Here we go. Okay. So we go 1 down 2. So now it's warm, with light rain, and the sun is just pouring down through the clouds and the rain, and it feels like it's going to get much hotter. It's going to be a sticky, muggy, horrible day here in the Fenlands.
Disease
Parts of
weather.
Holland. It's horrible.
Let's see here. Oh, they don't have that.
Hey, let's go pick up our official paperwork.
Okay. Yep. You trek over to the Justice of the Peace's house. He has your scrolls. He has one for each of you.
Aye.
It's nothing super fancy, mind you, but it's got his little seal on it. Justice of the Peace of Boston. I don't know if there'd be only one or not. Maybe there would only be one. Probably. There's only a few thousand people anyway.
I'll take it. This is only one.
So you have those. Now, he says, of course, if you're deciding to go undercover and dig up spies, you may not want to show these to anybody
Right.
until it's absolutely necessary, of course. Anyway, good luck. Happy hunting. If you do a good job, there may even be a reward in it for you.
But while I'm here, what about, could I get a marriage certificate real quick?
A marriage certificate?
Yeah.
Oh, and he looks over at Ariana.
Yes, my wife,
I see.
Lady Alpha.
Well, yeah, sure, we can do that.
Does that
Yeah.
cost anything?
Yes, it does. There's a fee. It's going to be 50 silver pieces.
All right, I'll pay that.
And the
look
name, we need to get the names on here.
It's official now.
Got to get these names. So
Fuck
it's
me.
Lord Rupert Alcock, right? Is
Yeah.
that your full name? And the
Lord
bride?
Rupert Alcock, of Alcock Manor or something like that.
The bride to be?
Ariana Gabriella Medina.
Lady Ariana Gabriella de Medina, yeah?
Yeah.
The Lady Alcock. That would be one of your titles also.
Well, once you present this to a priest, or would it be a vicar? Then I think they do call them priests too, don't they? No, just vicars, whatever.
Vicars, priests.
Yeah,
Mainly vicars, but priests.
they will perform the ceremony. Then you know, of course you have to work out whatever you have to work out with them for their own fees, but it'll be legal.
Well, since I don't believe in bishops and vicars, I'll just make it official myself as a ranter.
Do you say that out loud?
No, I'll say that after we leave that
Okay.
guy. I'm not
Just
saying
so you know, ranters are not liked.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
I don't care though, and I'm a lord, so
They're considered kind of like filthy and subversive, and
I'll just kind of like, make it official the way like a captain of a ship can marry you or something. So I'll just be like, I'm a lord, that's through my own authority. And because my religion doesn't require a bishop, I just push it through. It might not be legit to anybody, but that's what I will claim.
Are you gonna go try to get married today?
Now I just want to be able to show we don't have to get married for real, but I have the paper now saying that we are.
Okay, gotcha.
I need like additional signatures or something on it.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. So by the time you get that all taken care of, then it's probably almost midday, and it is. Let me make sure I read this right. Yeah, it was here, right? Yeah, it is still like the rain is still quite light, but like we were talking about earlier, Josh, the rain is hot, the air is hot, everything's hot,
Oh, yay. Oh, that lovely weather.
and especially now getting to midday, it's super hot and sticky and
Black
gross,
dress on.
Yeah,
really
definitely
humid.
don't. I have my armor off as we
Yeah.
ride. There's no way I'm wearing that in this shit.
Arana goes, and I have to wear this in this heat? This is why we wear the revealing ish clothes. I just want to get back into my other things, but
Yeah, I got chainmail on. I'm not wearing my helmet though.
Let's have a little fun here with Ariana. Ariana, Josh, roll a
Yep.
saving throw versus paralyzation, please.
oh yay. Equal to and over, isn't it? Oh, that's a 17.
Okay, I'd say you
My
pass.
paralyzed is 11, so
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable, but you're able to kind of stretch it in places and kind of make it easier to breathe. But
okay.
it's constricting, but it's not gonna be too problematic. You're not gonna suffer any net penalties or anything for it.
Yeah, she is not real. She's not used. She's really not used to this.
She's
kind
already
of,
probably
clothing.
it's probably already been ripped in multiple places just from her resistance.
Yeah, most likely.
Or if not maybe ripped, but certain threads are pulled and yeah.
Yep.
All right. And so where are you guys going? You riding off towards Fosdyke again?
Wherever
love-
this title is.
That lovely town that you got on so well in before?
The what is it? They're draining the Finns expedition.
That's the actual village of Fosdyke. You don't even know where the excavation is. But yeah, okay. So you're gonna ride out. Let me think here. Yeah, it'll take you a few hours probably, just because of the weather, and you are pulling a cart now as well, right? You got your shovels and picks and stuff that anybody bought. I don't know how many shovels you bought, but you got those all thrown in the cart, I imagine as well. Yeah.
I just bought
Yep.
one.
Yeah, I bought one. He bought one, and
Cool.
then we both got pickaxes.
Yeah. All right. So you ride all the way to Fosdyke. The map is on the screen, as you recall. Where do you want to go once you get there?
Be prepared because you guys killed that dude's bird. He's not going to be friendly when we run into him.
And we killed a bird.
Yeah, who killed the bird?
We all did.
No, I wasn't there. I was taking a piss.
Yeah, but
Technically,
you're
he's
part of
right.
you're part of the party, so technically we all killed the bird.
So of
Right,
course,
we're
the
all
first
going to be
building on the
held
left is
responsible. But
the Middlecott farm, which
Who-
is where the
who,
barn
actually
you
did-
see there is also on the map. The barn is number 6. That's the barn where you killed the bird, where you were staying, and where he has his second services on Sunday mornings, and also where the witch hunter was staying. Witch finder,
Maybe
I should say.
Maybe I should scout on ahead, see if the guy's still here.
yeah, I don't know if we should just stroll past there because I want to ask somebody in town, maybe that the woman at the ale house, where this what is it? It's not an expedition. It's a excavation. Where
Yeah,
this
it's the Lindsey
excavation-
excavation.
So
The Lindsey Excavation. Sorry.
I guess I'll go sneak through town, see if the witch
Sneak
hunter's
through
still
town
here. Yeah, sneak
Yeah.
through
in the middle of the
town, see if
day.
yeah, with my 6 and 6 still.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
we'll let Evan go by himself.
Fair enough.
See if the witchfinder's still here, and then go back and report CDKs.
So what do you
You're
mean
not
by
back
see?
and-
How do you want to see if the witchfinder's here? Where are you going?
I wanna
Like, there's not very many
kinda.
people outside at all because it's raining and it's horrible out.
It's raining.
Yeah, it's been raining all day. I told you that.
All right,
It's raining and miserable and hot.
I'll check the barn first then. See if
Okay.
there's anyone living in
I
there.
guess to sneak over, take a look inside.
Pass my stealth check.
Of course you did. I'd be shocked if you didn't. We have to roll 2 6s.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you can see there's a crude pulp. Well, you've been here before. Yeah, it looks the same. You don't see anybody in here.
Does it look like anyone's been in here for like the last night? Any like?
You want to go up in the hayloft and see if it looks like the witchfinder's been
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you go up there, and sure enough, yeah, the hayloft is there. You can see the pile of hay that he's been lying in. It looks like it's been used recently.
All right. Is there any belongings or anything?
I think his belongings will all be on him. Let me double check here real quick. See if there's anything I'm missing. Where's his possessions? Here we go. Yep, that's no problem. That's on him. That's on him. Yep. No. Oh. Yeah, actually, you will find something tucked in. I should have made you make a search roll, but that's okay. Do you have a good search skill?
3 and 6.
Yeah, we'll assume you passed. You find a book. It's a plain leather cover with a cross on it.
All right, I open it.
Do you speak Danish?
Can I make a language check?
Yep.
All right, my language is 2 and 6. I failed.
Nope. Can't read it.
All right, does it look valuable? Like well made?
It looks like a Bible or something. So, yeah, not really. It's an
All
old
right,
one as well. It looks like it's been rebound actually already.
all right, I won't steal the Bible, but I'm gonna like put that gargoyle I took off to the church, and I'm gonna lay it on top of the Bible.
Okay. Give me a search roll.
Pass 3 and 6. I got 3.
Okay. You find another book. And it has a small telescope beside it. A little Dutch telescope.
And the book is the same language as the Bible, then, right?
Actually, let me double check. I want to see what language this book is in. It doesn't mention the language of the book here, but I happen to know this is a real book. Isn't it? Shit. Maybe it's not. Dutch telescope. I know it has notes in Swedish. Do you speak Swedish?
Can I make a language check?
Yep. That's what I'm asking.
Failed.
Make sure you write these in your.
Yeah, so Swedish and Dutch. All right. I'll take that one, but I won't take the Bible.
I think it must be this.
And then I'll stuff up the gargoyle on top of the Bible.
Chris, it doesn't even say. I actually can't find any information on this damn book. Maybe it's actually something that's written somewhere else in the adventure. Let me double check. You know what? I'm going to say that this book is in. It's in English. Yeah, it's called the Ephemerides or Ephemerides. Ephemerides.
Smells valuable. I'll stow it away. And then I will, if that's all that looks like it's up here, I'll go back to the party.
That book
And
probably
I'll tell.
should not be in English, but I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, so I'll take that and then I'll go back to the party and tell them that the guy is definitely still here.
Okay, so you took that book and you took the telescope, or
No, I'll leave the telescope.
okay,
Just taking the book and then leave the gargoyle on top of the Bible, like menacingly.
okay. Where do you guys go next? Hello.
Yeah, where are we?
I
Where's
look
he?
around.
Did he come back?
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
came
came
back.
I came back and I told you guys that the Witchfinder is definitely still in town.
around. It's definitely still in town.
All right, can we go around this town to the next?
Yeah, where are
town?
you going?
Let me see that map. Well,
It's right there on the screen.
yeah, I had the chat in the way. Do we want to go east or west?
I mean, if you want to go to the excavation, you probably want to ask around and find somebody who knows where it is.
Yeah, but I'm afraid to go in town and ask anybody anything.
Oh, you guys are.
Send the
fucking-
boy.
Who hurt you?
I'm
My
scared
goodness.
of the Witchfinder.
Why? You're adventurers. Christ's sake.
You were alluding to some stuff earlier.
You weren't afraid of his wrath when you guys like killed his fucking pet and
Yeah,
I'm not
we,
afraid.
almost
Let's
started a
go.
gunfight with him in the church.
That first house, we had met those people before. Let's knock on their door again.
The first house, you mean number one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Middlecott's house, and that's his barn
Yeah.
that
yeah.
Ronnie just snuck around in.
We'll ask
And robbed.
Middlecott.
Okay. So who's going up to the door? All
I'll
of you?
do it.
Rupert?
But they can-
I'm gonna
Okay.
stay in the shadows.
You knock on
Roy's
the door.
not there.
I just kind of hang around by my horse in the cart in case I need to whip a weapon out and kick some ass.
I'm just sticking
So-
by Alcock. So
Well, just stay with the boys for a minute while I go up here and talk to them.
okay, and I can sit. If
Roy
Roy,
will
if
watch
that's where
out
Roy
for you.
is, there, I'll sit with Roy.
Okay, Rupert. So you go up, knock on the door, and George Middlecott opens the door, and he has a dour look on his face when he sees you, and he says, "Oh, you're back."
I'm sorry for the trouble last time, good sir. But we are here now. We got our stuff together. We are officially working for the we are deputies of the parliament or whatever. And I don't mean to cause you any trouble. I just want to ask about, do you know where the Lindsey excavation is? We need to get over there.
No, I don't leave the farm too much. Be better off asking Brahe. He's down at the ale house.
I'd prefer not
Practically
to.
lives there now.
Well, you haven't. They are draining the Fens. You don't know where that is? The Fens? Is that to the east, to the west?
Nope, I'm just an old man on a farm. Sorry. He closes the door.
You bastard. All right.
He did not look happy to see you.
He's not being helpful, but I think the Fens are like off to the to the east, or the east.
Josh is a native. Let's ask him.
Ariana's not a native.
You're
Ariana
surrounded.
is
You're
not.
surrounded by fens.
You are.
Fens
You
all
are
around.
literally in the Fenlands.
We suggested we go down to the ale house and ask Brahi, and that is going to be a confrontation. So, do you want to do that, or you want to pick a road and
I
take
still
our
wanted.
chances?
I still
Who's-
wanted boots. I think we could take them.
Who's Brahi?
Nicholas Brahi, the witch finder.
Witchfinder. Oh, you mean the angry Jude?
Yeah.
Angry guy.
Is there any peddlers out there like peddling fruit or apples or something on the street?
No, not in this weather anyway. And no, they only have market. Oh wait, today's Wednesday, isn't it?
I think you said
Yep.
that. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
did. Hold on. When do they have the market? It's on Wednesdays. Would it still be going on? Fosdyke Village. It's only the first Wednesday of every month.
Hmm.
So it's not very frequent. What number is that?
Well,
The
if we're
market square,
gonna
here
talk
we
to
go.
this guy, I'm gonna guess trapped down.
But no, it's closed up because of the weather already. So nope, there's nobody out selling anything.
Any store around? Right. Yeah. Sells produce.
Yeah, you guys went there before. Remember what was it called? Perseverance. The fuck is it here? Perseverance the Butcher is number 14 on the map.
Yeah, across the street from the ale house.
So when we were in there, did I know that he sells things like apples and fruits?
Perseverance. Not so much. No, he trades more in like wild fowl and fish, because most of the farmers and cottages do their own slaughtering anyway and butchering. So
I'll go in there anyway. I'll go in there and
he makes rush lights, which are bulrushes dipped in tallow. But
so
so
I
you
don't
go
know
there.
what they. Yeah, I'll go there. I'll just kind of window shop through his inside of his store. I say hi to him. Does he say hi back?
Let's keep an eye out because that dude's right across the street.
Yeah, you guys can hear him. Actually, you can hear somebody singing loudly in Swedish from inside the alehouse. You can hear it outside even.
Sounds drunk.
Sounds really drunk.
Perfect.
Yeah, he sees you. He looks to see if you're alone. Did anybody
I'm
go
alone.
with him to the? No.
No, I went alone. I mean,
He says
I
you
snuck out
were
from
here
those
with those
guys.
troublemakers a few days
Well,
ago.
You snuck away from us, Roy?
some of those you don't understand. I really don't have a decision to do what I want to do. I'm only 16 years old, and I'm their piss boy. I mean, I have to dump their pots every morning. I have to try to clean up behind them, try to get them food. You don't know what it's like over there, but what am I going to do? I'm going to starve if I go off on my own. I'm trying to find. I've heard a rumor that there's like a working thing going on in the Fins, and you can make a little money doing that. Do you know anything about that? If I could go somewhere like that, I'd just escape from these guys. They're rough talking. They're disrespectful to the church. I don't want to be like that. I want to be like a regular citizen and get me a wife and settle down and have children. And
Well, I see. Well, I may. I suppose you could go and ask that Smeaton gentleman about about some work with him and his crew.
whereabouts is that?
That is a good goddamn question. I'm on the wrong fucking page. The excavation. Here we go. Pow. You know what? That sucks. Because the map that would tell me is in the physical book, I think, and not the map that's here in the PDF. Am I missing a map somewhere? I must be missing a map somewhere. And my book is out in my car. There should be another map. Ah. Okay, anyway, like, let's see here. If I just look at this. I need to make it bigger. Okay, so the river's there. The excavation is bound to be out. Anyway, he'll give you directions to it. I don't know where it is right now. I need to fucking get my book out of the car because it doesn't
That's
seem
fine,
to
as long as
be
long
on the
as-
fucking map here. For
as
some
long as
reason.
Roy get the information on where to go to, that's fine.
I'm
I don't
kind of
know.
thinking it's to the south.
Okay. But
Yeah.
he gives me exact directions, kind of, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well,
Okay,
you won't be able
okay.
to miss the excavation once you get out there. It's once you get to there's a bridge, goes over the river. I think what's the river called there, Josh? Is it the Wallen or something like that, or?
I have
Anyway,
not
you
a
don't tell me.
clue. Witham,
Anyway.
the Witham, the Witham. Is that what you're on about? The Witham.
Maybe, whatever.
'Cause that's the only river I can think of. Because it's used for ports. It goes through Boston's port.
Hmm.
That's what Boston is connected to, the River Witham. So I assume that's.
No,
what
it's the
you're on about.
Welland, River Welland.
Welland. Where the hell is that?
Welland. Yep, I'm looking. I just found it.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna have to look that up.
So he'll go out and he's going to go back over where the guys are. Who's the closest guy I'm going to get to first?
but from your group, I don't know.
Yeah.
Message.
Pick
I
one.
sent you a message in.
You sent me a message
Oh.
where on Facebook?
I know that river now. I know what
Both,
you're on about.
actually. I wasn't sure which one you would see first, so I sent it in both places.
Unfortunately, there are not. You're coming up dry because, like I said, the weather's really shit. You guys are all standing outside in.
Ian,
But-
I didn't look at the map, but in the PDF there's a map at the beginning and a map at the end, if that's what you're looking for.
I don't think I have that PDF. I think I have a different PDF.
Because they have the regular map is at the front of the book, and then the other one's at the end of the book in the PDF that I got.
Oh wait, here we go. Let me see this map. No, that's the. Yeah, it still doesn't quite have. But yeah, I would say it's the south. It looks like from looking at that map, it would be to the south. I see. I did find that map. I see what you're talking about. There's a better map in my physical book. I'm telling you. So, oh wait, here we go. They have numbers on here. This might actually work. Oh no, I don't think it will. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But oh no, that would be Fosdyke Village, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know what those numbers link up to at all. That's so fucking weird. I still don't get it. Anyway, doesn't matter. So who did you get up to first when you walked out there, Roy? Who would you? You want me to just roll randomly?
Yeah, roll randomly. doesn't
Ronnie.
matter. Ronnie,
Evan.
okay. He can play this off fine. As
How did you?
I go towards him, I say, I'm gonna throw a fit and leave you guys. Follow me. I know where you're supposed to go. So let's do something to make me mad in front of the guy that's watching out of the butcher thing. And I'm gonna take off and I'm gonna head that way. And you guys follow me in a few minutes. Like you're mad at me and you're gonna try to catch me. I've had enough around here. Why do you guys always expect me to have to pay and have to do all that stuff? This is ridiculous.
Well, you're the piss boy, boy.
Yeah,
You
that's
deal with the
all you
piss.
guys do. That's all you do is call
on?
me the piss boy.
Roy,
You
calm
don't know my
down.
name.
No,
No, it's just too much around here. I'm drawn. Bye.
What do
Together,
you
and he
mean?
does
So-
it and shove it up your ass type thing with his arm and his other arm. He takes
you-
off and starts walking down the road like
What
really.
about
like
your
he's
donkey
pissed
and
off.
your Don't you have a donkey and
Well,
cart?
I know it, but they'll take it when they
Okay,
go.
you just leave it with them. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. So you just
Yeah.
go walking off. Okay, cool.
He just
So he
walking, just like
throws temper tantrum and starts walking off.
What,
Yeah, he
what's
walks
up
on
his
the
ass?
street.
What happened to the boy?
Yeah, what happened?
Is there anyone like within earshot from the town?
No, man, I keep telling you, everybody is inside. The weather sucks. You guys are soaked
Yeah.
to the bone and sweating.
Well, that guy is watching them, the fucking shopkeep or whatever.
Maybe not anymore. Not after he left.
All right, I'll tell the party that it's all a ploy so we can get out of town. He knows where to go.
All right,
So gather his ass and let's get out of here.
let's go.
All right, you guys start
Alright.
following him from a distance
Yeah.
with the donkeys and horses.
Yeah.
Let's take a bio break. Smoke them if you got them.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Oops. Are you guys having sound issues from me or something? Can you guys not hear me? Usually.
No, it's probably just a bit of delay trying to get to our unmute buttons. It makes it seem
No,
like
no,
it's
no.
slow.
It's because the amount of times I keep saying that there's nobody outside. That it's raining and
That's
it's
because
like
we're
90
special.
Well,
degrees.
I think it's because you made it a point to say how hot and shitty it was earlier.
I said it 3 times, Ronnie. 3 times.
And you're like,
already.
yeah, it's so hot and shitty. And I was like, oh man, it sure is hot and shitty out here. All of a sudden it's raining.
That's funny. Like, is my mic working? Hello?
You're just so good at telling us how hot and shitty it was. It made an impact.
Yeah. Hey, Jose, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you like that malaria?
Yeah, fun stuff.
What is your constitution normally?
15. So right now it's 14.
All right, so it doesn't really change your modifiers or anything anyway.
Yeah, not yet.
Not losing a point anyway.
But what do you guys think about me and Ariana adopting all of you and making you lords of Alcock Manor?
Yeah.
I have a
Alright.
daddy.
Just be for the get you legitimized. Like if I adopt you and then legitimize you all as nobles or whatever, and then you
We
can
should
conquer the world.
we should make our own like castle.
Well, I got a place, but it's all run down.
Gotta fix that shit up.
Yeah.
I'm really fond of flowers and silk, though, so I think I'll pass.
Well, you can dress however you want.
Really need like a
Title that would matter.
yeah, we need like a base
No.
of operations or something.
That could be
So-
cool. Maybe
somewhere-
after you guys finish fucking up Lincolnshire, you can go to wherever Alcock Manor is and set up there.
Yeah. Somewhere that's not non-spec.
You said it's outside of London, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
The
Well-
whole Illuminati angle seems pretty cool.
Yeah. I want something that'd be interesting. With
The only
develops with
problem is
that.
that secret societies are so rare and so like, kind of unheard of in this time period that he'll probably never run into anybody else from the same society.
These
That's why I
guys,
need to have a contact because I was thinking about it. It's like I want to ask them some questions like, who do you think I should back in this thing? Like, do y'all have a vested interest in who wins this dispute?
I think you might have a higher chance finding someone who's like, super rich or some shit.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have trouble finding anyone who doesn't have a vested interest in it, whether they know it or not.
Everybody has a vested interest, yeah.
Yeah, it's just what is that group? Who would they
Right.
who would they want me to back as one of their people or whatever? Or we could start our own secret society and start initiating rich people and stealing their money, and we'll be the inner circle that gets all the cash.
I'm all in for fighting and making money, getting
Yeah.
drunk and getting laid.
Like starting a fucking pyramid scheme and shit.
Yeah, isn't that how cults work? The inner cult gets all the good stuff, and the rest of them are just followers.
Yeah.
And we'll get rich, stupid followers who would do what we say. I don't know. But yeah, part of that, like if I get you all somehow legitimized as nobility, that gives you a leeway into that world. You know what I'm saying?
Can you knight people, or is that like a king and coin thing only?
I don't know. I'm
think
thinking
that requires higher nobility to do.
like
Gosh.
if you
I think only the king or queen can do that usually. Yeah.
Sorry, I blanked
How
out.
how does knighthood work?
Only the queen can do that. Queen or king.
Okay.
It would be the king in this time period, but yes.
I'm thinking like in Game of Thrones where the dude legitimized his bastard son. So if I adopt you guys and say they're my adopted sons, and then I legitimize you as nobles you're the Alcock family now because I don't have kids of my own. I don't know. It'd be like a scheme, but it would seem like an interesting idea.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Ariana would be Roy's mom. Am I gonna be
Yeah, on
breastfed,
paper.
mommy?
On paper.
Oh God! Oh wow!
Good
There's
Lord.
2 years between
That's a little
us,
weird,
for
man.
God's sake, right?
I mean, if you ever want to back out of it, you just burn the documents, and then there's no evidence. It's all on paper. It's all just on paper,
Man. You guys, all your grand schemes as if a simple saving throw can't bring it all crumbling down.
That's fine.
I had to buy a plague mask.
Yeah,
I'm
good
going
idea.
to kill my cat, possibly.
I tried to wander away and get into trouble, and then I realized he had kept saying, "There's nobody out."
That's better. Don't we want to keep
Other than we could hear that drunken guy singing outside. While his singing from the bar was loud enough.
Actually, looking at this, yeah, it does look like you'd be coming from the kind of northwest. So you head south a little ways, and then it turns east back towards the river. Where is my? Here we go. The road. So yeah, this is the main road. It actually runs to King's Lynn. So this is basically it's called Main Road. It runs along the top of an embankment 4 feet above the level of the surrounding fens. Over the years, various landowners have had work gangs pound gravel into the top to try and improve the surface. There are cobbles poking out of the muck that can be used as impromptu missiles. But it's raining, and you have 2 carts, right? 2 carts?
Do we?
You have the cart with Roy's donkey, and then you have the cart that Samuel bought. And they both get stuck. Horses are foundering in potholes. Yeah.
The place is a
A
shithole.
couple of times you come close to almost losing a horse.
Ooh. I'll get off my horse and just walk with him.
Well, right now you got to get these carts unstuck.
All right, I'll help push him out of the muck.
Yes, the
Hedges
strong
on either side are
Englishman
about
do it.
4 feet tall, full of the usual English hedgerow species. Michaelmas daisies, nettles, thistles, burdock, dandelions, brambles, an odd holly bush here and there, stunted alder, maybe tree, you know. You definitely want to stay on the road.
I'll stay on my horse with my rifle in my lap, just watching, ready to take out a bandit
Okay.
if one appears,
So who's getting these carts
chewing
unstuck?
on an apple.
I'm helping.
Evan? Who
Yeah.
else?
I
What's your
probably would
strength,
have
Evan?
one too.
My strength is 9.
Okay. Samuel, you're helping. What's your strength?
14.
Okay. Anybody else helping? Or is it just Sam and Evan out here?
Did they catch up to me yet? Or no?
I suppose not. Are you going to keep on going up ahead of them, even after you lose
Yeah,
sight
I
of
was
them?
going
Okay.
up.
I'll come
out of
back to
sight.
you in a second then, because you're going to reach the camp while they're trying to get their carts unstuck.
Does
So
it
nobody
look like
else is
they're?
helping. Yeah, just Evan and Sam.
Yeah, I'll help them if they can't get it, but if they're
Right.
doing
All
okay,
right.
I'm not muddy myself.
Evan, roll d20, please.
Oh, scared. 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not budging.
Thought you English lads are meant to be strong.
Do I
Yes,
get to
I'll
roll?
help them.
So now
Well, help
Rupert jumps
here.
down to help. Okay, go ahead and roll for me, Rupert.
Yeah.
Roll d20.
I'll hop up and show them how it's done too.
I rolled a 17.
All right, Rupert and Thaddeus come down and help, and yeah, you guys get the cart unstuck. You move on to the next one. You just say now all 4 of you are covered in mud. Rupert and
I'm used to it.
Thaddeus and Evan and Samuel. You guys are muddy as all hell. But Roy, you are up ahead of them on the road. You can see a bridge kind of up ahead, further down. Has a wooden bed and stout supports. The rails on either side are mostly missing. You can see washing hanging there, which is just getting. It's wet and rainy, so it's still wet, but there's wet washing hanging there anyway. There's some hook lines tied to the remains of the uprights on the northern downstream side. Let's see, what all can you see here? Right ahead of you, number 2 on that map, which is on the screen, is the kitchen fire. So there's the camp kitchen set up right there on the road itself. Makes sense. Looks like probably the driest land for a mile in any direction. You can see there's one man there. Looks like he's trying to make something in the pot. Looks like he's trying to prepare some kind of food. There are fishing poles set in the bridge. It looks like they're trying to catch fish off the river, perhaps. What else can I tell you? What else will you get to see here? I guess you can see pretty much all of this stuff. So number 3, there's a gangplank that leads down to a platform made of duck boards. There's a supply tent set up there. Number 4 is another tent further down another gangplank. And that looks like sleeping tent. You can actually, as you're kind of looking over that direction, Roy, you get a whiff of something that smells of shit. Number 5 on there looks to be some kind of a spoil heap, like a smelling heap of decayed vegetation, mud, grunge, stuff that's probably been dug up out of the big ass hole. Number 6 is a wood pile. It's a half barge load of stout wooden logs that are dumped in a heap, half in and half out of the river. Number 7 on there, that's the actual ditch. Must be remains of the digging that they've done so far. And number 8 there is the current hole that they must be working out of. There's another gangplank that leads down to there. And you can see it's surrounded on all sides by wooden pilings, probably so they can dig down without as much water pouring in. That's about it, I think. As you're approaching, the guy will actually kind of see you walking up, and he'll stand up and say, "Oh there!" And then you'll see some other people kind of popping out of the tent further down, number 4 on the map. Who goes there?
Hi, my name is Roy. I heard that they were needing people up here to dig something out. Maybe make a little bit of money or at least get fed. Is that true?
Possibly. Come up here to the fire, boy.
Sure. Say what's on it.
Okay, let me just double check here. Will this guy be here at this time of day? Pow, there it is. Monday to Friday. Okay, we roll a d8. Says, you said your name is Roy.
Yeah.
Well, Roy, I'm O'Malley. Eric O'Malley.
Oh, Mr. O'Malley. It's nice to meet you. But wish it was better weather. This is awful. Been rocking in it for a while.
Indeed. Digging's been rough today. Well, the person, if you're looking for work, you'll need to talk to is Mr. Smeaton. He takes care of. He's in charge. He's the one who pays us. I just kind of in charge of the camp here. And you also immediately pick up the Irish accent in his voice, by the way. Sorry, I should have pointed it out probably right away because I'm not good at impersonating accents, but he definitely, the name O'Malley, and you can tell right away.
So is that where the cooking pot and stuff was? There is?
Yeah, number 2.
Oh, okay. You guys don't have to have anything hot that I could drink for a minute. I just cold to my bone out there in that rain. Walk from that town that was over there, whatever it's called. And it's, oh, you have anything hot here hot water or something I could drink?
Let me see here. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Here, you can have some of this this food that I'm preparing.
Okay.
And you can see there's a second fire nearby, and you're getting a really foul smell, and you realize there's a kettle of hot tar nearby as well. And yeah, he's got a really watery stew of like carrots and turnips and potatoes. So he
Oh,
gives you some
thank
of
you.
that.
Thank you. This, I take a drink of it. Oh, it gets a chill out of the bone. I know why you make this.
Yeah. Well, it's the best we got right now. Sorry, didn't have any fish to throw in there.
This is fine. This is just fine. I'll just warm up here a little bit, and then I'll point out where I need to go. Talk about getting work.
Oh, well, yeah, like I said, you'd need to talk to Mr. Smeaton about that.
Yeah. Does it rain like this all the time down here?
A lot. Yeah, where are you from?
I was around London, it's where I was born, and then from here to there was basically being a slave to a bunch of people most of the time. Run me there, run me there. You know, when you're a kid like I am, almost a man now, man enough to work anyway, but yeah, you get pushed around. Not
Oh,
anymore.
well, Don't know if you're gonna like ditch digging much more, but it's a honest wage, I suppose.
Yeah, at least it's my decision. That's my biggest part of it.
It's whatever Smeaton decides to pay us.
Yeah, that'd be good. How many men do you guys got out here working?
Oh, shit. There's a lot of them. Let me see. Let's see. Well, there's me and Niall. Um, there's Simon and Connor, Peter and William, Anthony, Stephen, Sean, Oshin, James. Yeah, I think that's about all of us. 11? 11.
Oh, oh, okay. Somebody told me it was a big, big uh, party or big group of people out here working. I didn't know.
No, only 5 can fit in the hold at a time. And
Oh, okay.
unfortunately, a lot of people have been sick with the ague.
What's that?
You really aren't from around here, are you? It's
No.
it's an illness people pick up here in the swamps.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry,
What
you'll
does it?
probably get it too if you stick around long enough.
Oh. Don't tell me that. It might make me go walking the opposite way.
Well, that's your
Kind of laughs a
choice.
little bit. Kind of a nervous laugh after he says that.
Hmm.
There's some fellows that was at that other town also that I was talking to, and they were wanting to look for work too. So you may have even more people wanting to work for you.
Well,
I don't
it's
know.
not up to me. You have to
Yeah,
talk
I
to
know. I know.
have to talk to
Yeah,
Andrew.
yeah, yeah. Does rain ever let up here?
Well, it can't
Down
rain all the
here?
time.
Yeah, I hope not. There's a lot of rain. I mean, London's wet, but not like this all the time.
Hmm. Yes, even when it's dry, it's wet here.
Yeah, you come from you come from Ireland?
Yeah, what of it?
Oh, nothing. Just interesting. You don't see people from all over the place around. Usually, usually they all stick where they are born and die.
Well,
I have no hate for my fellow man, no matter where they're from.
hmm, that's good to hear.
And that's what it says in the Bible.
Well, unfortunately, if you ever been to Ireland, you'd see that the way the Scots and English treat our people, well, it's not very biblical, let's just say.
It's a shame. Sorry to hear that.
Well, reckon it's not your fault. Anyway, yes, if you want to talk to Mr. Smeaton, you find him in the village. His brother is the vicar.
In the village back that way where I came from.
That's right.
Oh, I thought I had to come out here and get work. Okay, so I had to go back in there to get work. All right.
That's
Well,
what I'm telling you.
okay. Well, I better get on my way because I sure don't want to be out in the middle of the night out there in that thistles and all that other stuff that who knows what lives in there. It might be some kind of evil spirit for all I know. So, well, thank you then for if you don't mind, I'm going to leave and go see if I can get signed up. So, can you tell me his name again and where he's at?
Andrew
Just got,
Smeaton.
okay.
You should be
All
staying with his
right.
brother. His brother's the vicar.
Okay. Thank you. You
Good
take
luck.
care.
Might see you
You
again.
too. Thank you.
Maybe not if you're lucky.
Probable. All right. See you later. He takes on back up there,
So
trying to
you'll
catch
actually
his.
you'll catch up with those guys before they get within sight of the excavation
Okay.
site because they were stuck in the mud for a while. They had to get 2 carts unstuck, and they've also dismounted and are walking their horses now too, due to the shitty condition of the road here.
See if you can turn these horses around, the wagons. You gotta go back to town. The guy that runs this place is in town.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
When I see Roy, I wave happily and say, "Oi, piss boy!"
Yeah. You need a jar?
Nah,
All right.
I'm crunching that apple.
Piss boy Roy. Oh no.
Next time you run off like that, you should let us know what you're up to.
I did. I talked to Evan. I told him what I was gonna do. He didn't tell you?
Yeah, but that was like after you already did it.
Yeah. Well, I had to do it because I know that butcher was watching me when I left from over there. If I
Well-
came in and got friendly with you guys, it was gonna break the whole thing. So I went ahead and went.
Well, did you
Yeah,
did you find out anything about is this Lord Lindsey guy around here? Is he in this town too, or is he at the dig site?
He didn't mention anything about any lord or anything. They said if you want a job, you have to go back into town, and the vicar's brother is the person that you got to talk to.
All right, Smeaton guy.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna have a confrontation with this dude eventually. So I guess we might as well get it over with.
At least he's drunk now.
So by this point in time, too, I mean, trekking around in the mud and everything, yeah, it's gonna be getting pretty close to nighttime when you get back into Fosdyke Village. It won't be quite dark yet, but it'll be getting on. What time would it get dark there in May? I think I looked this up before. It's like around 8 o'clock or something, close to 8. So you still have a couple hours of light, but because it's been raining all day too, it's darker than it probably should be.
All right. Do we still hear him in
I
the
guess I
ale
took
house?
off this excavation thing.
Maybe have Evan sneak around and see if he sees where he's at.
Let us see here.
But they said he was in the ale house.
Is he still there?
Yep, you can still
Do you
hear
hear
him singing.
singing?
I was just rolling to see. Yep, you still hear him singing loudly in this kind of basso voice, like.
I mean, do we want to mess with him, or do we want to go to the vicar and talk to the guy first? Still there. He's still drunk. We know where
Well, I mean, he's drunk, so I don't think he's gonna try anything stupid, especially with a bunch of people.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
let's go to the guy.
Yeah, go to the vicar and
Yeah.
I'm
first.
going fully armed too, but I'm not gonna.
Okay. So you're going, just walking right into the alehouse?
No, to the vicar.
Oh, I thought you. Sorry. You were talking about him being drunk, so I thought you said you were going into the alehouse.
Well, I think we said like he's not going anywhere. So
Oh, okay.
for now, we'll leave him there to drink.
Okay, so you're going to the vicarage, which is number 9 on the Fosdyke map. Number 9. Oh, yeah, it's over there at the end of Bell Lane. So it's real close to the church. It's a large 2-story house with brick footings and timber frame construction above it. This is, of course, the home of the Reverend Philip Smeaton, his wife and kids.
We present ourselves all
So you
wet.
go up and knock on the door and
Yeah.
wait for an answer. Let us see here. Now, where do we say Andrew Smeaton is? Yes. And where is it? Is that on the map? There's a lot of places here. see something. It's not. Really? Okay, cool. Okay, so you knock on the door, and a woman answers the door.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm
Oh.
Lord Rupert Alcock. I'm looking for Andrew Smeaton.
Oh, please, let me get my husband. I'm sorry. And she closes the door. And about a minute later, the door opens again, and there is the vicar, who you would recognize. He was the one who was about to begin the church service back when you had your scene. And he, of course, recognizes you lot as well.
Good sir, forgive the intrusion.
I see.
We are looking for your brother, I guess.
He looks, he says, I see you have finally talked some sense into the wife of yours.
Yes. We don't want any more incident like before. Well, forgive us for that.
Well, I'm afraid my brother is not here right now. He is ridden off to Smeaton Hall for the day to speak with Lord John.
Smeaton Hall, where is that?
It's a good ways from here. You would never make it before dark.
Okay.
He'll be
well,
back perhaps tonight or tomorrow, depending if he decides to stay from the weather.
Do you know of a place we could stay? We are all soaked and muddy from our travels.
He's looking at you all, and he says, perhaps none of you happen to be ranters or levelers or diggers, are you?
Well, we don't have to bring religion into it.
Digging?
We'll behave ourselves.
I
We'll keep
see.
in line.
I think your best bet would be to look, ask over at Marjorie's Ale House. Sorry, Pullett's Ale House.
Thank you, sir.
If my brother returns this evening, I will tell him that he can find you there.
Fine. Thank you for your Christian hospitality, and I'll walk away.
Do you say that aloud? Yeah.
Yeah.
He quips back. He says, "My Christian hospitality is retained for good Christians."
We're good Christians.
He laughs and then he closes the door.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go deal with the Witchfinder.
Yep, let's go deal with this guy. Maybe he'll come to his senses.
So you go into Marjorie's Ale House, and there's actually quite a few people in here. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here because the weather's crap, and the Witchfinder is drunk. Yeah, he's like fucking 4 sheets to the wind, and singing. Like I said, sounds like Swedish or something. Do any of you speak Swedish? No, don't think so. I know Ronnie doesn't.
I don't know.
Do we roll for it?
Well,
Sure.
I do not.
Oh,
I did not.
I don't even get a chance to. Do I still get a chance to learn even though I've got a -1? I'd have to roll a 2. No, I'd have to roll.
No, I
can't
don't
roll
think.
less than 1.
How does that work? If your intelligence modifier is a
Well, I
-1,
rolled
no,
a
I don't.
3.
I don't think you get to roll.
Okay.
Or maybe it's if you roll a 1 and then you have to roll a 1 again, just like with the.
Like you roll
That'd probably make more
2d6.
sense. Yeah. So you
So
roll a 1.
2d6 and see if I get 2 1s.
Yeah, you could do it that way too.
All right. No, I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Okay. No, you don't speak Swedish.
How do you want to do this, guys?
Anyway, he's there singing. You see all these people there. And he turns and his eyes fall on you, Rupert, because you're right at the front, I presume, yeah?
I'll tip my hat to him.
And he stops singing and he just kind of slouches down into his chair and picks up his ale mug and finishes it off and shouts for more ale. Marjorie, more ale!
I'll get it. I'll buy his ale. I'll take it over to his table and sit down with him.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna sit there as well. I'm gonna look him in the eyes and I'm gonna say I'm sorry about your bird.
He says, did you do it?
Yes, I did.
He nods grimly.
But
If
we
you want to get payback for it, I understand. I'm right here. I won't fight you back.
we'd like to put all that behind us if we could.
Alcock's like, but wait a minute. You see his hand kind of reach down and touch the hilt of his saber, and he's taking a long, cold, hard look at Sam, like he's thinking about doing something.
We could do it that way, but a lot of people will get hurt.
And he just kind of sighs and picks the hand back up and picks up the fresh mug of ale you brought him and chugs it down. Says he was my last friend, you know.
Oh, that's a shame.
You have no
Yeah, I feel
idea.
bad for this guy.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Hugin
You
was
don't have
the last
friends
thing
in
I
the
had
world.
left from a previous life, if you will. Wasn't always a witch finder, you know.
Nice one, Sam. How much for the bird? And I'll interject myself into the conversation.
Well, you want to make it up to me now, do you?
Yeah. So
Why?
I'm suddenly stricken by a huge amount of guilt, even though I did not slay the bird.
I am drunk, sir, but I'm not an idiot. What do you want from me?
Your forgiveness as a good Christian
Fine.
man.
We can discuss this in the barn.
Oh, I'm scared to go there.
Are you a friend of Lord Smeaton?
Andrew Smeaton is my quarry.
Oh, you're looking for him?
He is a witch.
I thought witches were women.
He's consorting with demons and devils.
Ugh.
And he
And
will
that's
burn.
I hand my mug back to the lady and ask for another beer.
That's your only concern is you're not loyal to the king or to the parliament. You're just out to get the witches.
He drains his ale, puts it down, and looks at you, Alcock, and says, "The barn." And he stands
All
up and walks out.
right, guys, get ready for anything.
I'm grabbing 2 drinks before I leave.
Yeah, he's probably gonna murder you all.
Oh,
Chug
you
down.
can't take those out. Marjorie snaps at you.
Oh,
Excuse me, it's my own crockery.
I'll shug him and I'll give her a gold piece.
I guess
Chug.
I won't miss a couple.
How much do I pay for the 2 ales?
Oh, ales are like
I'll check my pocket watch. What time is it?
yeah, they're like 3 copper a piece. What time is it? Oh, that's a good question. Let's see, by this point in time, about 7 p.m.
All right. All right. I go outside.
So you're gonna go out to the barn?
Yep.
All right, you'll find him
Oh.
there.
I'm gonna throw
He's,
that book in the bushes, though.
What was that?
I'm gonna throw the book I stole into the bushes, and I'll get it later.
in the rain. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
And
I put like a coat over it or something.
okay. You put your cloak over it.
Yeah.
Now you're getting really wet. No problem. So you guys go to the barn. He's there. He's just sitting. And he says, well, if you want my forgiveness, if you want to make it up to me, you have to help me accomplish my mission.
Well,
Smeaton must pay.
Well, we might know where he is.
Well, I know where he is, but I just don't have the evidence yet.
You need evidence? What kind of evidence?
Some kind of evidence is always helpful when you plan to execute someone for their crimes.
Well, what made you suspicious of him to begin with?
Hugin.
The bird?
Yes. He has the ability to see things. Had the ability to see things. He is how I found witches. And yes, he did tell me about you, dear, he says to Ariana. But you seemed harmless, and you didn't seem to be the sort to be in truck with demons, so I saw no reason to bring it up.
I give her a look. I shake my head.
She stays silent, as if she didn't know what he's on about, but she didn't say that.
Come on.
I eye her suspiciously.
She's your wife. You didn't know, he says.
Well, she's not. It's a long story. She's not really my wife.
Listen. I think many of us are not what we seem.
That's cool. Well, we could go talk to the Smeaton because we were already coming down here, maybe see if we can gather some evidence. I mean, because I wouldn't want to kill the man unless there is some good evidence.
He's looking for something out there. He's not just doing it for Lindsey.
What, out in the fens?
Yes. There are rumors that I have heard pertaining to a possible lost treasure lost by a previous monarch centuries ago.
That definitely interests us.
It is said that there are artifacts of both great good and great evil amongst these treasures.
Interesting.
And I, knowing Smeaton as the devilish scoundrel that he is, suspect that he is after one of the more harmful items. I'm sure there will be, I mean, if any king loses treasure, I'm sure there will be plenty of coin and jewels and everything else as well.
Well, do you know where the Smeaton Hall is?
Smeaton Hall? Yes. Yeah. Yes. I don't know where the fuck it is, man, off the top of my head.
Tell us where it is, and then we'll go there tomorrow and meet with him. Because we're here.
Search. Yeah, let me try to find text. Hall.
Under the guise of getting work or helping him with spies.
Okay. Does it ever say where the hall is? Actually, Smeaton Hall should be somewhere nearby. You know, this is something I think that was on my fucking other map. Because I don't see it listed as a location in Fosdyke. Here, dig site. Hold on. What's this? Why can't I move this? Get out of my fucking way. Southeast of Smeaton Hall. Okay. So Smeaton Hall is somewhere near Fosdyke, I guess. God damn it. That really annoys me. Here. Yes, it's okay. That's the other locations on the map. Are there 6 of these things? There are. Okay, I can now tell you. Sorry. Back to the map at the beginning. Smeaton Hall. Okay, so Smeaton Hall is actually, looks like northwest of Fosdyke, yes. It's halfway between Fosdyke and Albuquerque. So like half a mile from the village.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go there tomorrow and speak with the man, see if we can gather evidence or get in with him, because we're here telling them we're looking for work or going to help him. So perhaps we'll help you if we find any evidence. Guess we'll find you back here.
Yes, I'm here most nights.
All right. Is everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So where can we sleep tonight? In this barn?
Yes, I suppose you can. If you promise not to, well, no more issues, yes? No more scenes.
Yes.
No more thing.
All friends now.
Okay, he'll let you stay in the barn then.
Anybody want to play cards? Evan, you want to gamble some of that gold away?
Sure. What's the how many coins you down for?
I got 14 gold. I'd like to double that up.
All right. I'll put 14 up.
Are
Okay.
we still going to be digging ditches?
No, I don't plan on digging.
Not tonight, you're not.
And I want to get the guy, like maybe we can say we'll be his bodyguards or help look for spies or something.
He may
Get a
have
little-
other work for you. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know if I can stop pretending to be a laborer, because
You're a deputy.
oh, all right. Well, I'll go and get my equipment out and rub it all down and re-oil it and clean it up, because it's all wet and that's not good.
Yeah.
Not good for much else. So I'm going to fix my equipment. Maintain. Oh, and I also pull the bottle of scotch out of my saddlebags and plunk it down at whatever table's there. And,
Cool.
Anybody else?
drink and clean.
Anybody else want to gamble? 14 gold.
14
No
gold.
gambling is drinking.
How do we determine who wins?
All right. I'll roll. Okay, let's see here. So you're playing just a straight up game of cards? Is anybody cheating or what?
I'll just play.
Just a straight up game of wits.
I'll use my sleight of hand.
Ooh, roll a d6.
2, and my sleight of hand is 4.
Okay, so you're cheating.
You'll
All
cheat.
right. I'll give you the bonus here. Okay, and I will roll. Man, you cheat and cheat and cheat, and he still beats you.
Ah, god damn it. Are you cheating?
No, good sir. I wouldn't cheat my brother.
No. I know cheat when I see one. And I throw my gold at him.
It takes skill, my friend.
Double or nothing?
All right.
Alright, go again.
28 gold this time?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to cheat again, Roddy?
Oh yeah.
Roll another d6.
Can I cheat? I got a 1 in sleight of hand.
Okay, roll it.
I'll make it.
I failed.
Both failed?
Yeah.
So, as you're playing, you notice something in Evan's sleeve, Rupert. It's like a card.
I'm going to pretend like I don't see it
And
Put
as
him-
you go to do whatever you're doing, a card falls out of your sleeve, right in front of him.
I knew it.
I look at him and I point to his sleeve. I knew it as well.
I give out a hearty chuckle.
So we'll just split the pot on that and keep our 28.
Okay.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, this time straight up, no cheating.
No cheating.
No
All
cheating.
right,
Straight up.
Put the sleeve.
straight up.
Rupert wins again.
God damn it!
So you're now up to 56 gold pieces, Rupert, and that means you have lost 28 plus 14, 42.
I got to get 1,000
Sorry,
gold.
gold pieces, not silver pieces. Gold pieces.
All right, I'm done. I'm almost bust.
You took all of his money. Nice. Okay.
Right. I sleep well after that good win.
So Ariana, while those guys are gambling, I don't know what's Roy and that Thaddeus is drinking scotch and maintaining his equipment, his armor and weapons. Okay. What's Samuel
Yeah,
and
oiling it up.
Roy and Ariana doing?
Ariana is probably just keeping to herself whilst
Okay.
keeping an eye on the witch
That's perfect.
finder for now.
Okay. Roy, Sam, what are you guys doing?
Well, I took care of my donkey. You made sure it was safe and
Mm-hmm.
fixed up, and then looked at the cart, made sure there was no broken things around the wheels or the yoke or whatever that goes on the donkey, and things like that. Looking inside of it, making sure there's stuff that I had that's still there. Especially since I saw these guys kind of cheating on each other, make sure they didn't steal any of my stuff while I was gone. So I just kind of kicked back.
Okay. And Sam, what are you doing, Jose?
He's just going through everything in the car he bought and make sure everything's ready.
Okay.
And then before he goes to sleep, he's probably gonna go to sleep in the corner, make sure he has a weapon on him in case this guy try to kill him.
The witchfinder at one point will get up and walk over to you, Ariana, and sit down beside you. And say, I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time before. Appearances must be upkept, you understand? And you just say nothing? You just blank out on him? Josh?
Sorry, I was. I'm a little bit out of it at the
You're
minute.
zoomed out. So the
Yeah,
witchfinder
very
is sitting
zoned out.
next to you.
Yep.
And he just, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you such a hard time, but I have to maintain the Puritan persona.
Yes, well, I now have to try and convince them that I am not what you said. I was trying to keep it a secret.
From your husband and your companions? Why?
Well, I haven't long met, in all honest, compared to most.
Hmm.
I
Never thought
actually
to
came.
see one of your talents being manipulated by a man as such. Usually it's the other way around. That man should be licking your boots.
I'm just,
Look at him. He's a buffoon.
for now, using them.
He gestures over to Rupert and Evan playing cards.
I'm
I
just
don't know what
using
you.
them for now.
I don't know why you chose that one.
I didn't. He kind of chose himself.
In my heyday, you would have been a queen.
Well, thank you. And,
Well, that or dead.
well,
Jerky?
yeah, why not? Yeah, she'll then just probably sit there quietly, occasionally having eye contact with him.
Well, it's late. I must retire. Try not to make too much noise.
Okay. We'll try not to. I'll keep them.
But he says that loudly to everybody.
Well, yeah, she keeps it to herself. She doesn't reply to him if he says it out loud.
He goes off to his goes up to the hayloft there and starts snoring pretty loudly. All right, you guys. Anything else? Sleep.
Sleep.
Wake
Yeah,
up on
sleep.
the Wednesday. Let us see here.
It was Wednesday, so now
It
it's
was
Thursday.
Wednesday, right? So, hold on a second. Now it's Thursday, May 8th. All right, weather-wise, let's see here. Merrick, Jose, and Mark, roll d4s, please.
I got a 3.
Rolled a 1.
Okay. And what did you roll there, Mark?
4.
Okay. So let's go back over to here. Here's the weather stuff. All right, so we've gone from there. Oh, it can't go more than 3 in any one direction, right? So this is May currently, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So in the morning, it is kind of between warm and cool. It's just a pretty mild day finally. But it is raining. But at least it's a cooler rain now. It's not the hot 90-degree muggy rain you had the day before. Now it's more like a nice 60s in Fahrenheit. You know, that's say upper teens, almost 20 maybe in Celsius.
Much cooler.
Much cooler.
Blow this nasty air away.
Indeed. Oh, on that note, by the way, I need everybody except for Sam to make saving throws, please.
Poison.
I think it is poison. It's got to be poison, right? Let me double check that. And you get to add your Constitution bonus.
I made it.
I made it.
Yeah, I made it too.
How did Ron and Rob do?
You want to roll it for me?
Sure.
Yeah,
What
that'd
is your
be
saving
easier.
throw versus poison?
I'm trying to
And
get
what's
my
your Constitution modifier?
sheet up right now.
I got a
My
1.
poison is
Ooh.
12.
Okay. Got it. Let's see. How many days has it been? It's been 2 days. Your Constitution point came back, by the way, Sam. Yeah. In fact, it comes back today because you caught it on the 6th. You had it on the 7th. It goes away today. Today you feel fine again. Well, relatively fine anyway. Okay. What do you guys want? What's your plan for Thursday then?
Go to Smeaton Hall.
Okay. Going right out to Smeaton Hall. Let me see here. That's going to be what page?
What's the weather again?
Cool.
It's cooler.
Cool.
It's like you know, upper 60s and raining.
Okay. Are we expecting a fight?
No, but maybe.
All right.
Always be expecting a fight.
I'm gonna put on all my equipment then. I'm gonna gear up for a fight.
Okay. So you ride on out west of Fosdyke. Yeah, actually, I think I recall describing this when you guys were actually riding into Fosdyke in the first place, didn't I? I think I did now that I think of it, but yeah, it's a fine farmhouse, a number of outbuildings. This would be the home of Sir John Smeaton.
A lot of Smeatons around.
Yeah, so what's the story? You just going up knocking on the door?
Yeah, we're still like under the guise of we're deputies down here to help him with the Catholic spy situation or whatever he needs. We'll just kind of become friends with him, but everybody keep an eye out for witchcraft stuff or something that we can, if there is evidence that he's doing something, we'll keep our eye out. After maybe, a day or so, or once we
Hey,
get into
Josh,
his,
roll D8.
we can have Evan sneak around.
7.
7. Okay, cool. So you knock on the door of the farmhouse, I presume, the main house.
Yep.
And let's see here. Let's see who all lives here. Make sure I know. Yeah. All right. This is the home of Sir John. Doesn't say anything about any family. I imagine he's got a wife and kids and stuff too, though. So yeah. The wife answers the door. Hello.
Yes, I'm Deputy Lord Rupert Alcock. I'm looking for Andrew Smeaton. I was told that he was staying here.
Please come in. Please. This is his home. Yes, please. Get out of the
Alcock.
rain.
These are my associates.
I assume you showed her the scroll.
Sure, if she doesn't, I won't unless she demands. I'm going on my charisma
She trusts
alone.
you. She lets you in. Yep.
All right.
And she calls out, John, there's some deputies here to see you. And John Smeaton will come in the room. He's kind of average height, but he's definitely a heavy boy. He seems to have not missed very many meals in his life. He comes in. He says, "Deputies? Deputies
Yes.
from where?"
From Boston. We've been authorized to come down and help with the situation as your brother around.
Do you have something to do with Andrew?
Well, we want to talk to him. He's in charge of the excavation. We're here to assist him in whatever way. Is he around?
No, he was here last night, but he returned to. He stays at the vicarage with our brother Philip. I am expecting him to come back over here later in the day, though. Probably after breakfast. So soon, perhaps. Do you want to wait here for him?
Yes,
More than
if that
welcome.
was trouble.
Have you eaten? Will I have my wife get something for you?
We'd be much obliged. Could we clean up, perhaps? You have a washroom.
Yes, of course. So it'll let you make yourselves at home, kind of thing, almost.
I nod to Evan to, nose around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sneak around and look for some witchy stuff.
With the guy to distract him. The wife. You have a beautiful family here.
Yeah, okay, so you start making some small talk with him, and you go start looking for some witchy stuff. Where are you going to go? You can just go walk around the house here?
Yeah, I'm gonna look like kind of feel the floorboards, see if any of them feel looser than the others with my feet, and then
sure.
kind of rummage through some drawers every now and then.
Mm-hmm. No problem. Yeah, you're not really finding anything of any interest though in John's house, unfortunately.
Seem pretty clean. I'm gonna look above the door frames. Do I see any weird markings or scratchings or anything?
No, not at all. No signs whatsoever.
Do they have paintings in their house?
Um, a few simple kind of just like landscape type things. They're not very good, not very valuable.
Yeah, I'll feel my hand behind the painting, see if I feel anything.
Nope.
All right. Pretty
Give me a
satisfied.
stealth roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, feeling pretty satisfied. I'll go back to Rupert and I'll give him a nod, like, they're clean pretty much.
We'll eat their food and laugh until dude gets there.
And after like less than an hour, Andrew Smeaton shows up. He's come to visit with his brother. And of course, his brother introduces him to you. Looks like a bit of a dandy, togged out in the latest lacy collared shirts, bright yellow buff coat with embroidered pocket flaps. He's got crocodile skin boots and a hat with a large feather in it, which also would be very popular amongst the Cavaliers. The people who fight for the king.
Reading.
None of this, however, conceals the fact that he is a pasty-faced and overweight specimen himself in about his mid-30s. You figure his brother's probably pushing 40. John. He's got bluish lips, receding hair, and a threadbare mustache.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
We've been authorized to come down and assist you in your excavation.
Authorized? Why would somebody send deputies to assist in an excavation?
Well, we heard there was Catholic spies about, or that you might have.
Excuse me? Spies?
What, are you
You're
a
accusing
Catholic?
my men of being spies?
Not necessarily your men, but I don't know. Do you have any troubles going on? We're just sent down here to help you.
I'm curious as to why the Justice of Peace of Boston would send you to help me.
Well, they didn't send us. They just authorized us to do it. We've come of our own free will. We wish to help the Earl of Lindsey and do what is right. Is there anything
What
we can help?
skills do you have?
We have many skills among my company here. A lot of us are good fighters. Some of us have other specialties.
None of you are any ranters or diggers, are you?
What if we were?
Well, then I would have my brother, the Reverend, have you whipped and run out of town for your...
Look, I keep my company in line. We don't really
If he's
worry.
having a particularly bad day, there might even be a hanging.
Their religious beliefs do not come into the fact that we are here to do a job and we'll do it correctly.
No, I don't like the cut of your gibs, sir. I don't... You're not being honest with me, and I think you may have
All right,
some...
we're all good Puritans. I assure you.
That could be a problem as well, you see.
What do you want us to be?
My men are all Catholic.
What are you?
Me? I'm Anglican, of course.
Well, then we are Anglicans. How can we assist you?
Just saying, I don't want any religious trouble with the boys.
I don't want any religious trouble either. You brought up religion. We'll be whatever flavor of the day you need us to be, sir.
I see. So you're those type of mercenaries. I might have use for you after all, then, yes.
All right, now we're talking. What kind of concerns do you have?
If you have the skills, I don't see why not. Well, let us see here. You promise not to argue with the other help? That's
Sure.
fine. Well, we pay 4 pence a day for digging. That's
No,
four copper pieces.
our skills would be wasted on digging.
That, of course, also includes shares in any treasures found. Sorry, that doesn't. That's exclusive of any shares in treasure found.
I heard you had trouble
Don't
with
suppose
the
any
look.
of you are. None of you have been in trouble for thievery or anything in the past, have you?
Oh, but
Oh,
we're
oh,
interested.
That's a shame, because if any of you had those kind of skills, I could pay you 6 pence a day to spy on my enemies in Fosdyke.
Oh, well, yes, we can do that. Yep.
yeah, we're very skilled in that manner of work.
We've also got some educated among us. If that's
Oh,
yes, if that's of any importance to you.
and who would that be?
Well, I can read, and Ariana's very smart. And
Ariana. He's very dismissive of you, Rupert. You're very smart, he says, yes? How smart?
Smart, I guess.
Hmm.
Just smart
Oh.
enough to know
Yes, my
things.
nemesis, Brahe. You're the one, aren't you? Rumor was there was a scene in the church, and that the people were all expecting him to try you as a witch.
Oh,
It was all the talk of the
that's
town
me.
a few days ago.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me.
put a stop to that.
Very
She
good.
looks even more uncomfortable in the clothes she's wearing.
He
So
gets
she just kinda
real
wants
close to you, Ariane, and he leans down, like his lips almost brushing against your ear. And he says, "Do you know any detection spells? Because that would be very, very valuable to me."
I don't actually know. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I do.
do we hear this?
Only if you're like going to go up and try to barge in and what's going on, yeah.
I'll whisper to Rupert, "Hey, this guy's hitting on your woman."
Yeah, I at least want to like try to listen to what they're saying. I'm not gonna like barge up on him,
Okay,
but
then no, because they're whispering.
Yeah, really quietly. Witch whispering.
That's great. You might be the most valuable of all.
Oh well.
I can promise you the best share.
Oh, thank you. And then I said
sure.
this out loud. Yes, I'm glad that you've taken interest in my mind. Hopefully, we can
Sir, that is my wife.
work. No, it's not like that, Rufus.
Is she? I don't see any ring.
Now she's like, get out of here.
Usually, isn't that tradition that the bride would wear a band on her finger?
She's not traditional, as you may have heard.
I am not. I am.
That is good.
Spanish
She will be
woman.
much more useful this way.
Also, I really need to get out of these really uncomfortable clothes at some point.
Did you mention your rival, Brahe?
So, who is the spy?
What?
Who is the spy amongst you? You know, the
Oh,
one who's going to go to Fosdyke and spy on.
no. I don't know.
Look at Evan.
I want to
I
hear
guess
more
I'll.
about this rival of yours.
Yeah, I heard that the witchfinder in town had a grudge against you. How much to
Yes, he
make the guy
does.
disappear?
He kind of smiles.
Yeah, we want to help you with your real problems.
You know, if he were to disappear, that would make my life a lot easier, for sure.
What is it that he has against you?
I don't know. Seems to be some kind of a personal grudge. He seems to think I'm some sort of demonologist or something.
And are you?
Ridiculous. My brother's the vicar.
Well,
Hmm. Well, how much to make this problem disappear, sir?
How much could he muster up to pay you? Let me think about this for a second.
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
I'll give you 100 gold pieces.
Whoa, that's a lot of money.
If you give us more, I'll put his head in a platter for you.
No, I don't want anything that obvious. I don't want this to link to me at all.
Well, let me confer with my people for a moment.
Oh no. No, you're not leaving this room after that offer was made until you accept or not.
Well, I mean, let us speak in private for a moment. We don't have to leave the house.
Very well.
Just
He
give
goes
us.
over and starts talking to his brother in hushed tones on the other side of the room, and you see his brother kind of leaves the room then.
All right, I whisper to Ariana. What was he saying to you?
Nothing of too importance. I will tell you about it at a later date.
Damn you, woman.
Worry, it's not anything.
I'm gonna let you listen. I'm gonna let you get in with that guy. You got to tell us what you find out.
Don't worry. I have my own agenda cooking. Don't worry.
Yeah, you and Roy with your own agendas.
I have a little
I'll make sure
idea.
you know.
All right.
This guy wants Brahe dead. Why don't we talk to Brahe and have him hide and have him give us an item of importance? And then we turn around and we kill this guy with him or whatever the hell we're gonna do.
Oh, the Brahe sounds pretty broke.
You know, get two birds with one stone.
What do you mean, like get something to represent that we took out Brahe?
Yeah, and bring it to this guy, get paid,
Good old swindling, kind of like
find
that.
find the treasure, and then before we leave, we kill this guy and hey.
I like that.
Okay. Have you made a decision?
Yeah, we'll help you out.
Good. I would expect that you will speak of this arrangement to no one.
Of course.
If you were to ever say anything about it, of course I would disavow all of it.
I don't know
And
what you're talking
probably
about.
have you locked up for the rest of your natural lives.
We understand.
Of course, we'll take half payment up front.
Half payment for what?
For the disappearing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, the day is young, and my brother and I have much to discuss. Yes, I think you should probably begin work tomorrow. You, my dear, will need time to prepare, I'm sure, he says, winking at Ariana. Oh, and who are my spies? Anyone? Or are you all just digging?
Uh, I'll raise my hand.
I'll be a company, Evan.
I am a spy master, sir.
You know,
Spy master, you get 6 silver a day.
I'll
Nice.
do the spying as well.
Sorry, 6 copper a day. 6 copper a day.
Ah, okay.
I'm not digging, so
Nope, he says, I'm only hiring 2 spies. The rest of you are digging.
we're not digging, sir.
The first 2 to speak up were... Well, then you're not getting a share of the treasure.
We need to help you do better things than dig.
The best thing you can do for me right now is help me dig. Ariana's going to help.
Yeah, she gets the good job.
She has the good skills.
So who's going spying?
Spy Master Evan.
Evan and Samuel said he's going with him, so there you go.
Hey Rupert, you should prove to me how much a man you are.
Don't
and,
worry, I've got
get
plenty of
digging.
shovels. If you're feeling industrious, you can go down to the site today. You can move in if you like. Just tell O'Malley that I put you on the payroll.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I'll send word ahead so that he knows to expect it.
All right.
Very well. So you leave Smeaton Hall. It's back out into the nice cool rain now.
Oh, wait.
Does
I
Harriet
thought
stay, or does she leave with us?
Hmm?
Does
I
she
assume
come?
she leaves with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave with you.
Well, when is he going to need your assistance? In the morning?
That's what he just said.
Yeah,
At
in
the
morning.
excavation site in the morning. Sorry if he didn't mention that, but yes. Okay. I think it's a good spot to stop then for the night.